is working as an assistant professor physics in Maharaja Jivajirao Shinde College, Srigonda, Ahmednagar. We have started our chapter number 4, that is magnetism related to TYBSc solid state physics, and today we are going to see the properties of magnetic materials, and in that we are going to see two important properties of the magnetic materials, and these are the magnetic susceptibility and magnetic permeability. So let's see what is magnetic susceptibility. Magnetic susceptibility is denoted with notation chi. Magnetic susceptibility is denoted with notation chi. Then what is magnetic susceptibility? When we applied a magnetic field H to the given magnetic substance, then this material will get magnetized. That is, magnetism will get produced in this material, and that is we are naming as intensity of magnetism. And this intensity of magnetism is observed as directly proportional to the applied magnetic field. That is, intensity of magnetism is directly proportional to applied magnetic field, where I is the intensity of magnetism and H is the applied magnetic field. And just now we have seen in our previous lecture that intensity of magnetism is represented in ampere per meter, and also unit of H is also ampere per meter, and unit of H I also ampere per meter. When we see I is directly proportional to H, and when we replace this proportionality sign with a equal sign, then this gives rise to one constant, and that is called as chi. Sometimes it is called as magnetic susceptibility. This notation is called as susceptibility, or M stands for magnetic susceptibility into H. And if we want to calculate psi m, that is magnetic susceptibility, is equal to, it is the ratio of intensity of magnetization to the applied magnetic field. What is chi? Chi is nothing but, or susceptibility is the ratio of intensity of magnetism to the applied magnetic field. Just now I have told you that the unit of intensity of magnetism is ampere per meter, and unit of H also ampere per meter. So psi m on the susceptibility is ampere per meter divided by ampere per square. That is, psi m or the susceptibility will not have any dimension. It is a dimensionless quantity. It's a dimensionless quantity, and it is characteristic of material. It is characteristic of material. It means that magnetic materials are classified on the basis of value of the magnetic susceptibility. In future lectures, we are going to see various types of magnetic materials such as diamagnetic materials, paramagnetic materials, ferromagnetic materials, and based on these magnetic materials, they are classified. For example, when we consider a diamagnetic material, then its susceptibility value is less than 1. That is, it will have susceptibility is less than 1. That is, it will have negative susceptibility value. For paramagnetic materials, susceptibility value is greater than 1. That is, it will have positive value of susceptibility. And for ferromagnetic materials, psi is greater than 1. It means that it is positive and having higher value. Therefore, magnetic susceptibility is one of the important property related to magnetic materials which will give us information about whether the substance is diamagnetic, paramagnetic or ferromagnetic. And its formula is I upon H. Sometimes I is also replaced by M. So, or psi is equal to, or chi is equal to I upon H. I upon susceptibility is equal to I upon H, and sometimes I is replaced by magnetization produced in the material, that is M upon H. The both are the same because I is nothing but capital M by V. So this is the formula for susceptibility of the magnetic materials. Now we will see our next property, that is magnetic permeability or relative permeability. Next property is relative permeability. Next term that is we are going to see is magnetic permeability or relative permeability. Relative permeability. This is also one of the important property related to properties of magnetic materials, and it is represented by mu r, mu suffix r, that is relative permeability. When we consider what is permeability, when we consider magnetic materials and when we apply the magnetic field to it, then capacity of magnetic line of flux to penetrate through the material. This is the material to which we are applied magnetic field. Then the capacity of magnetic materials or magnetic line of flux to penetrate through the material, or in turn it is the property of that material that they are allowing the magnetic lines of flux to pass through them. So, in general, it is defined as the capacity of magnetic line of flux to penetrate through the material, and that is called as permeability of that given material. Capacity of magnetic lines of flux to penetrate through the material is called as permeability, not relative permeability. It is called as permeability of magnetic material. It denotes the capacity of the magnetic material or the strength of magnetic material to permeate the line of flux through it, and it is represented in terms of flux penetration through it, and it is nothing but mu. Then what will be the formula of mu? When we see that when we take a substance, magnetic substance, we applied magnetic lines to it, that is applied magnetic field is H, then there is the production of magnetic induction, and we know that magnetic induction is directly proportional to applied magnetic field. magnetic induction is directly proportional to applied magnetic field. If we replace this proportionality sign by a equality sign, then there comes a constant, and that constant is nothing but permeability. That constant is nothing but permeability. So here mu is nothing but permeability of magnetic material. It is a proportionality constant. It is a proportionality constant. This is related to the magnetic material. And if we consider this value mu for the vacuum or air, that is the medium, if the medium in which the magnetic material is placed is vacuum or air, or if the line of flux are penetrating through vacuum or air, then this mu is given by mu naught. It is called as absolute permeability. It is called as absolute permeability. That is, if the line of flux are passing through the medium, magnetic material, this is the formula. And if the line of flux are passing through vacuum or air, this formula becomes B naught is equal to mu naught into H. Applied magnetic field will remain constant. Only the responses will differ. And if we take a ratio of B upon B naught, it becomes ratio of mu upon mu naught, and this is a constant and it is called as relative permeability. What is the relative permeability? Relative permeability is the ratio of magnetic induction in the material to the magnetic induction when the material magnetic induction produced due to vacuum or air, or it is the ratio of mu upon mu naught. This is called as relative permeability. Relative permeability value also differs as per the material. For diamagnetic material, this relative permeability or permeability is less than 1. That is, it is having negative value. For paramagnetic materials, permeability value is positive. That is greater than 1. Is greater than 1. That is positive. And for ferromagnetic materials, mu value is greater than 1. And it is also a positive. In this way, we have covered 2 points related to magnetic properties of materials, and the materials diamagnetic, paramagnetic, ferromagnetic materials are classified on the basis of magnetic susceptibility value and also on the basis of the permeability or the relative permeability of the material. Relative permeability is related to capacity of magnetic line of flux penetrating through the material, and its formula is B upon B naught is equal to mu upon mu naught is equal to mu r. Thank you.